Good morning. Today we're back at Target. We're going to check out a few items that we might have missed the last time, see how things are looking. We're going to check out some of the Christmas stuff because a lot of you guys have been wondering, if places are getting Christmas stuff in, what they're able to get and what they're not. Stuff for kids, video games, stuff like that. We're going to check all that out. Let's get to it. With a lot of high prices and everything going on with food, I want to check and see what prices are like with a lot of different Christmas stuff. Some of the gifts that you're wanting to get your kids for Christmas. I know we've been seeing that a lot in the comments. So we're just going to walk around, check things out. So I want to throw a quick shout out to my buddy Jason from PFAM5. They have an awesome YouTube channel. They do a lot of adventures, a lot of hiking and stuff like that. We've been friends for a long time. Wanted to show you that I got my Starbucks here, Jason. And it's delicious. Boy, they really know how to spread this Charmin out, huh? I don't know. They do have it though, guys. They do got a lot of toilet paper, and usually it takes up this entire back aisle. I just wanted to point this out right away since I was heading this direction. It is what it is. They do have Scott, if anybody likes that. Now, one thing, as you guys probably saw in our last video, this second aisle here, they are loaded on paper towels. I gotta say, Bounty must come here 2 or 3 times a week. And it looks like they got more paper products in. That's good. As we get toward the holidays, a lot of people buy the paper products up. Good to see that they're getting these in. And from the last time I was here, it's looking like they're getting more and more of this kind of stuff in, because as Thanksgiving approaches, people are going to need it. It's good to see they got it in. They got more of these Ziploc bags and storage stuff that I know people were wondering. Out of a lot of the Target brand, but that's to be expected because, it's cheaper. Over here in the freezer aisle, it does look like they've got some Philadelphia cream cheese. They did not have this much last week, and they've got the bricks of it too. I can't say this enough, guys. When you find a turkey, buy it. There's 3 left. 1, 2, 3. Now, normally I wouldn't come to Target to buy a turkey, but it looks like this bin was supposed to be full of them. There's 3 left, so when you find a turkey, I would just go ahead and buy it, put it in the freezer if you got the room. That's kind of our problem. We have no room in our freezer. Sorry, guys, that's a little disturbing about the turkey. I don't know if they made a run on them this weekend, but I've been seeing less and less turkeys. As we saw at Kroger Marketplace, they do have them. And when you go, I just recommend getting one. Put it in your freezer, make some room. We're going to have to make some room. We're going to get one quick. Probably here in the next day. I will say it does look like they have stocked up on cereal. So it looks like cereal's coming in. Also looks like they're kind of spreading things out some, like you guys were saying. Apparently, I guess the K Special Original must be pretty popular because they only got 2 boxes. Plus, they have this whole middle aisle of bag cereal, which really, you do get a lot more for a decent deal. One issue that I am seeing pretty much everywhere is lack of bread. So this is something, me and Jess went to Sam's Club the other day and we bought 2 loaves of butternut bread for $3.50, and we got 1 in the freezer just because, butternut's our favorite, one of our favorites. And they did get the DiGiorno pizzas in. They are kind of spread out. They're really spreading this out to make it look like it's more full than what it really is, but that's okay. And they got the Red Baron. I think somebody was mentioning these little hoagie things and the pizzas. I got these in, and the DiGiorno single. Same thing with the pizza roll bags, though. It looks like everybody's just getting the bigger bags. No, they do. Okay, so they got the 50 count up here, $3.99. Seems like the better deal is always to get the big one. We got that at Sam's Club the other day. It was $10.99, I think, for 160, so that's the better deal, but that's still a good deal for Target. We will get to the Christmas stuff here shortly. I just wanted to point out some of the things that we've been looking for all together. All you guys, I'm trying to remember everything that you guys have asked about so that I can show you what some of these stores have and what they don't. We have noticed that cheeses have been harder to get. Now, they do have their sliced cheese, which this is good, okay. I know this is a lot more than they had a week. I can't remember the last time I was here. It was probably almost 2 weeks ago. But they do have a lot of cheese, so that's good. I thought that was the sliced cheese at first. That's the string cheese. We could do without that, but I need cheese for chili and Sliced cheese for sandwiches. Those of you who are asking about fish and seafood products, seems like they got a lot of them. As far as prices goes, I'm not really sure. I mean, it seems like beer battered fish, crunchy breaded fish for $6. That seems like a pretty decent deal, actually. And you know, we do have a lot of stuff they're out of here. Obviously, the pre-packaged like Tyson and stuff. This is normal. This is what it is everywhere. It's not just Target. A lot of you guys were commenting on the Uncrustables that you like to get for your kids and stuff. It seems like this is hard to get. It seems like the Uncrustables is just, they're just not coming in, I guess. I do feel like they have more microwave meals than they did the last time I was here. I'm not too sure. It's kind of hard to judge. It looks like they've kind of rearranged things. They do have some healthy choice, but it is pretty low, and we've seen this everywhere. Like I said, not just Target. Healthy Choice is having trouble getting their products out, I guess. I mean, it seems that way with just about everything. I'm seeing things here that they didn't have the last time we were here, like these little snack pack Cheez-Its, little goldfish bags, different stuff that they haven't had in a while. They do have more of the fruit cups than they had. There was only a couple of these here the last time. Maybe because they're on a good sale. Not really sure. People buying them up. Chips, stuff like that, you know, they're going to be hit or miss, except for your big name brands like Doritos and stuff like that. Like Doritos is always full, and this is how you can tell. These are always filled up, and a lot of this stuff's kind of scattered. Obviously, they got some Sun Chips in and stuff like that. So, oh, and you guys were asking about these. They got the Cheese Ritz crackers, and here's another, the Club and Cheddar from Keebler. I mean, at least they're getting them in. They're getting them in. Who knows how much at a time, but they're getting. And holy Christmas, dude, they got some stuff out. If you guys remember, we came here for Halloween stuff, about a month ago. They did actually have a lot of Halloween stuff. It was spread out. Kind of looked empty, but they had more than I thought originally. Well, they got some trees back here already. Let's check the prices on those. Okay, so I've been looking everywhere. I don't see prices on any of these trees, but they are pretty nice. But it also looks like they just brought these out, so they're probably getting ready to put prices on this. All this stuff, they're probably just packing up now to put out on the shelves. But you see here, you got a whole wall of wrapping paper. I love these things. I always like checking out new inflatables that they have. These are really cool. This is awesome. $50, but to get Clark Griswold in your front yard, I mean, that is epic. Jessica's favorite Christmas movie. This may be gone here soon. Yeah, they got the Grinch too. They got some really good ones. Also, I like this dinosaur. $50, but doesn't require much work. Already has the lights in it. Probably just gotta put it together. Probably pretty easy. These inflatables might be a little high priced. I don't know. Some of them are probably bigger than others. They all seem to be right around $40 or $50. I almost feel like we can find those cheaper than that. Don't know if we'll be buying one this year, but I wanted to show that to you guys. So I found a lot of these trees over here on this other aisle. They are pretty expensive. $225. One thing that I love about coming to different stores for Christmas stuff is every store seems to have their own thing. They have those special things that you can only find at Target or Walmart or Big Lots. You know, when you start looking around and seeing everything, everything's a little different. You can see here, look at all these boxes down the aisles. I'm sure this is all Christmas stuff, but check this out, guys. All kinds of cool wreaths, different garlands. I love this garland right here. I wonder how much that is. That can't be cheap. $30? Man, that don't sound bad. This is a really cool big garland for $30. I mean, it's fake, but that's awesome. Would last for years. I think me and Jessica are gonna have to come back here so she can look at a lot of their Christmas stuff. A lot of this stuff, we shop at Target all the time. A lot of this stuff I've never seen here before. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys ask about pet food, so I want to show you. I mean, they do have it. A lot of expensive brands. But it looks like a lot of the wet food they are running out of. I know you guys leave a lot of comments down below about how to make your own cat food and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if you're looking for cat food or something, that may be an option for you. We've gotten a lot of friendly comments on people who actually make their own. So that might be something you think about in the future. But yeah, they're low. but they got some. And I can't get back there because they have a bunch of boxes in the way. They're unloading a bunch of stuff. But their cat litter's back there. It looks like they're fully stocked on that. Okay, so the same cat litter that we saw at Kroger yesterday, or a couple days ago, was $14.99. It's $16.49 here for the same one. Looks like different styles of brands are differently priced. So you may have to look online or something to see which store has the better deal. But at least they got it. Didn't know there was another aisle for cat food. But, you know, with stuff still missing, they do have a lot more stuff than I originally thought. They got these Fancy Feast petites, Fancy Feast petites, which some of you guys were asking a while back about those. Looks like they have them. I haven't seen those anywhere. They do have a lot of Fancy Feasts though. Pretty surprising. And they got the boxes that you can get too. Wow, they actually have a lot of cat food here. This is good to see. If you're looking, remember Target. They got the bigger cans. I know you guys, your cats love Fancy Feast. They have a whole aisle dedicated to dog food here, which this is good to see. Not sure. Okay, the blue can, $2.29 a can. I know for blue it's always a little more expensive. They do have a lot of bags of dog food. They have pallets everywhere that's full of pet food and everything. So we may come back here in a few days. I want to bring Jessica back to see the different Christmas stuff. Anyway, we'll probably do a little Christmas shopping. This is good to see. They must have gotten a truck today, or last night, or today. So this is pretty awesome. We'll check it out here in a few days. See how much more full everything is. It seems like they're getting a lot of stuff. Got all the holiday movies out. So if you got one you haven't been able to find, I got them here at Target. Okay, we knew this might be an issue, but they have one Nintendo Switch left. We'll keep an eye out on this stuff because I know a lot of you guys are wanting these games and stuff for your kids. They were also out of the new Xbox. They're putting stuff away there. I don't know if they have any new ones. Like I said, me and Jess will be back here probably in a few days. So we'll have that video coming out soon once they have all the Christmas stuff stocked up and all these other games. I do see that they are out of some games. You can see here that, you know, a few are missing. And I don't know if they'll come in, so if you got a popular one you want to get, I know Animal Crossing is real popular, so if you find it and your kid wants it, you might want to pick it up soon. Look at this guy. Oh yeah, and Yoshi. I always want to check out the discounted games too. I don't go to GameStop much. I usually, like when I'm shopping around here, if I find a great deal on something, I usually just buy it. Usually for the same price you're going to pay for a used copy at GameStop, so I always like to buy new. On my way out at Target, I noticed a couple things. One, they are out of PlayStation and they're out of Xbox. However, a guy there who I was talking to said that they may have gotten some in on their trucks and that Xbox hasn't been as much of a problem as PlayStation. And he also told me that if you want a PlayStation 5, you want to check Target's website because you can order them online. He said they haven't been putting them out on the floor, but at the same time, I'll be playing my Xbox One for years to come. I still have a lot of games. Some games I haven't even played on there. We also have a Nintendo Switch, and that's something that I know a lot of kids, well, Jessica loves Nintendo Switch. I do too. I love it. Great games. Nintendo, in my opinion, is the way to go. Especially like Xbox and PlayStation are more the online things. Besides that, it seems like a lot of things might be hard to get in the video game departments. So you may want to check like GameStop, maybe order online. That may be the way to go this year with video games. They did have a lot of stuff in here, but I really don't feel like it's gonna last long. Some of the popular games I did notice, I kind of looked behind, there's, you know, because they have them up front there and then they'll have them in the back where you can't really see how many there are. But when there's missing games, you can kind of look and see. It looked like they were low on some of the more popular games. There was also another dog aisle. They have two aisles for cats, 2 aisles for dogs. This may be the place to come for cat and dog food. It seems like they're getting a lot in, and we found more here than I think we have found anywhere, even PetSmart. At least the stuff that are the more cheaper brands that we can all afford. All in all, great trip to Target. We love shopping here. We love Target. Some you do got to watch prices. Some stuff's higher than others, but you know, it's a nice place. Great people work here. They have an entire workforce unloading that truck and putting that stuff in the aisles. I mean, it looks pretty good in here, and they're loading it down. A lot of stuff was empty. They got a lot of Christmas stuff that is coming out too. So they have a whole crew over there, and just some items are going to be hard to get for a little while. But I have faith that these things will come back around, and everything you guys have asked in the comments and everything, we're going to keep checking on that stuff so that we can see what value stores or big grocery stores or stores like Target, or we're going to visit a lot of different places. So I hope it helps. Thank you all so much for watching. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember, the adventure is out there.